Okay, so today we're doing a tune-up on a 2006 Chrysler, Dodge, whatever you want to call it. I call it Dodge / Chrysler. But a Chrysler 300C with the 5.7 hemi engine in it. Okay, so first things first, I already started this, so this is not how your car is supposed to look when you start it. If you have the cover and the air intake, that will be on it. The cover will be right here. The air intake will be right here where my tools is at. But I'm halfway through it basically, and you guys will know what I'm talking about in a second. So basically, what you need for this job is some dielectric grease, and I'll show you why in a second. And you know, your ratchet, your 5/8 extension. I recommend you get one that moves in a 360 cylinder type of motion, so you can get into cracks said like this. You can move around, because if you have a straight one, you're gonna have to move all types of shit, remove all types of shit to get to it. So I suggest you get one of these that moves and pivots. Then you're gonna need a 10mm, and I got this little extension too, just because one of them, this one specifically over here, was in a small ass space, so I had to shorten the extension on it to this extension because it's smaller. But all right, first things first, you want to unclip all of these tabs. Mind you, there's 8 coils, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have the other 4 up there. There's 8 coils, and each coil has a pin attached to it. So first thing first, you want to unclip the pins. It's as simple as just pushing the tab in and pulling. Then once you do that, use your 10mm socket to remove these coils. Let me show you how it looked before. It looked just like this. I'm sorry, being a bad cameraman. All right, this is not a good one to practice on or whatever, or show y'all an example of. So it's gonna look just like this. You want to unscrew these, and then you could twist them off with your hands the rest of the way. Pull them out, sit them to the side. I'm very tedious, so I put them right back to where they came out of, because I don't like to play them games. I don't want nothing switched up. I'm very OCD-ish. So you take the coils out. Once you got all of the coils out, you want to go ahead and put your extension on your ratchet, like so. Get up in there, unscrew the spark plugs out of these things. Mind you, they're 2 to a coil, so you're going to be taking out 16 spark plugs, 16 of them. Whatever order you want to do it, that's cool, whatever. Bang, now we at the halftime point. Once you take out all of the spark plugs, and you got them right here, and you're ready to go ahead and start your new ones, you want to go ahead and get you a gapping tool for the spark plug. They're like $1 at Advanced Auto Parts or any other automotive store you can go to. You get the new spark plugs, you gap it to 0.45. You see right there between 40 and 50. You want to gap it to 45. Right between there. You can see where I scratched my gapper at, because all of my spark plugs need to be put to 0.45. That's for the hemi at least. Once you gap all of them, you put all the spark plugs back in there, tighten them as much as you can. Don't overdo it, you don't want to break them. And then you're going to take this dielectric grease, open it up. Then you want to put a coating around the circle. Inside of here though, like, as you can see from me taking them off, they already have some dielectric grease on it from before. You squirt a little bubble in there and get it right before you reinstall the coils. Bang, now you reinstall the coils. You tighten them up, and then you plug them back up. Don't forget to plug them back up. I know everybody not car savvy or mechanic savvy, but don't forget to plug them back up, because you will go to start your car and it will not cut on, and you would think that I told you the wrong instructions. Now make sure you watch this very thoroughly, because this is fairly easy. And I know I'm in Philadelphia, and my mechanic that I usually go to for stuff like this was trying to charge me $250. And I said, you know what? I could do this myself. Once I looked it up on YouTube, it's very easy. So there you go on the do it yourself. Yeah, there you go on your do it yourself tune up on your 2005 to 2010 Chrysler 300C 5.7 Hemi. If you like this, make sure you go ahead and like this and subscribe to my channel, bro. Appreciate y'all. And I will be putting up more content as far as brakes, rotors, whatever, tents. I can show y'all a lot of things. This stuff is very easy.